In this lesson, we will talk about correlation and causation and how one does not imply the other. So looking at this graph, I have a graph here of the number of storks and the human population. Looking at it, it appears that there is a strong positive linear association. That does not mean that the increase in the number of storks has caused an increase in the number of babies, despite the fact that, storks bring babies. Just kidding. In actuality, the causation is in reverse. So storks build their nest on chimneys, and so the increase in the population has actually increased the number of storks because they have more places to nest. So it's possible that one has caused another, but it's not guaranteed. So when we're talking about scatter plots, we can't say that one going up makes the other go up, but we can say that in general, as one goes up, the other goes up. Again, not implying that one caused the other. Quite often, the relationship is caused by a lurking variable. And a lurking variable is sometimes called a confounding variable. And it's basically a variable that's related to both other variables, but isn't taken into account in our scatter plot. For example, the number of drowning deaths and the quantity of ice cream produced both have increased in the past month. Well, do I think that people make more ice cream when there are more drowning deaths? No. What I think probably is that it's the summertime and people are swimming more, and therefore there's an increase in drowning deaths, and also eating more ice cream because it's the summer. So that would be a lurking variable. So it probably caused both of the other variables to increase, but it wasn't one of the variables that I was studying. So on these, I want for you to basically rewrite these bad conclusions so that they don't imply causation. So for instance, the first one says, raising salaries increases productivity. That implies that if I raised your salary, that you would in fact be more productive at work. So a better way to say that is employees with higher salaries tend to be more productive. That doesn't mean that if I increase your salary, that you will in fact be more productive. So press pause. I would like you to try the other two, and then press play to check your work. For question 2, an R value of negative 0.99 implies that drinking more red wine lowers cholesterol. Here's hoping. In fact, that's saying that because you're drinking red wine, that you will have lower cholesterol. So another way to write that is that there is a strong negative correlation between red wine consumption and cholesterol level. Again, not saying that drinking red wine lowers cholesterol, but just that they're related. And number 3, a child with 2 educated parents will go to college. So that's saying definitely you're going to college. Instead, we can say children whose parents are educated are more likely to go to college. So it doesn't mean that they will, that we've caused it to happen. It's just the relationship that we've seen. It's more likely that they will go to college.